Another sunset paints the fields in golden red. Another season's come and gone, and here I am instead. Sitting on the front porch, listening to you talk about the way the garden grew, or taking that evening walk. This old rocking chair don't move, the wood stove's dark and cold, and every passing moment, Lord, leaves a story left untold. Every passing season just leaves a deeper void. This house is just a building now since you went home employed. 'Cause Grandma, you left a legacy burned deep into our hearts. Thank you for the good times, for playing all the parts. Thank you for the smiles, for wiping every tear. You taught us the real value of the love we shared in here, of life and love. You showed us how it's done. I can still smell the coffee and the wood smoke in your hair. Those evenings gathered round the fire, the simple meal we'd shared. The sound of laughter echoing off the kitchen wall. You made a house a home for us, you made us feel 10 feet tall. Now the silence is so heavy, it's a weight I can't undo. 'Cause you left a hollow space nothing else can fit into. Grandma, I miss you so much, more than words can ever say. This house has lost its meaning since you went away. 'Cause Grandma, you left a legacy burned deep into our hearts. Thank you for the good times, for playing all the parts. Thank you for the smiles, for wiping every tear. You taught us the real value of the love we shared in here, of life and love. You showed us how it's done. No, nothing here will ever be the same. Not for anyone. Yeah, that setting sun still paints the sky a beautiful deep red. And for a second I can see your silhouette inside my head. And that breeze that skims the water, making silver waves so high, it whispers of the beauty that you taught us not to hide. It's the beauty that you live in on the other side. always. In my heart you will remain, rested dans mon cœur.
The kettle sings and forgets its song. The curtains breathe where you don't belong. I trace the dust on the windowsill, a silent promise I'm unable to fulfill. The clock on the wall moves its hands with grace, but time stands still in this empty space. I set a place, I pour the wine for a ghost I hope to one day call mine. And I am a sailor with no shore in sight, a keeper of a lonely, patient light. Through the long detachment, through the endless gray, I search for you at the dying of the day. And though my heart is full of plenty, a love so vast, so selfless, true, I'm just a vessel in the space between heartbeats, waiting, still waiting for you. They speak of letting go, of setting free, of finding your own tide, your own deep sea. And I have walked in gardens bright and green, and seen the beauty in the unseen. I give my days away like rain, to wash away another's gray. A selfless dream, an endless gift, but it's your light I need to truly live. 'Cause I'm a sailor with no shore in sight, a keeper of a lonely, patient light. Through the long detachment, through the endless gray, I search for you at the dying of the day. And though my heart is full of plenty, a love so vast, so selfless, true. I'm just a vessel in the space between heartbeats, waiting, still waiting for you. To hold the fire while the embers burn, to see the sun in everyone I meet, but feel its absence cold against my feet. This abundance of joy, this crushing weight of grace, reflects the features of your missing face. It's a perpetual ache, a beautiful wound, a silent symphony in an empty room. I am a sailor, and the stars are bright, but which one is your shadow in the fading light? Through this long detachment, I learned to stand alone, with a heart that's full of plenty, in a house that's not a home. And this love so vast, true. I'm just a vessel in the space between heartbeats, searching, still searching for you. The kettle still, the curtains fall, just the space between heartbeats, and that's all.
Clock radio flickers, 6 a.m. again. Another day of keeping score, another day to pretend. You pull the covers tighter, but you know you gotta rise to a world that's keeping tally behind everyone's eyes. Neighbor's grass is greener, or so the saying goes. Truck is 3 years newer, everybody knows. Caring from accountant got the promotion you deserve. 10 years of showing up early, and look what you observe. They smile right to your face and say, your time is coming soon, while they're texting in the parking lot beneath the harvest moon. Jealousy runs silent through the wires of this town. Jealousy wears cologne and spins the gossip round. Jealousy sits beside you in the pew on Sunday morning. Jealousy Jealousy brings casseroles while secretly scorning. It's the water in the well that everybody drinks. It's the poison that connects us more than anybody thinks. Sister called collect last night. She's engaged again. Third time's the charm, she told Mom, trying to convince them. Dad just gripped his coffee cup and stared out at the yard, wondering where the money went, how they fell this hard. Christmas photos on the fridge, everyone looks great. Nobody's camera captures all the fights and all the way. Jealousy runs silent through the wires of this town. Jealousy wears cologne and spins the gossip round. Jealousy sits beside you in the pew on Sunday morning. Jealousy brings casseroles while secretly scorning. It's the water in the well that everybody drinks. It's the poison that connects us more than anybody thinks. I felt it rising in my chest at a friend's success. Felt it hiding in my jokes, wearing casual dress. I've scrolled through pictures late at night and felt my jaw locked tight. I wish somebody else's dark would make my own seem bright. I'm not preaching from above, I'm kneeling in the pew, the green-eyed glass house I live in. I'm throwing stones at you too. Jealousy runs silent through the wires of this town. Jealousy wears cologne and spins the gossip round. Jealousy sits beside you in the pew on Sunday morning. Jealousy brings casseroles while secretly scorning. It's the water in the well that everybody drinks. It's the poison that connects us more than anybody thinks. More than anybody thinks. The water that we drink spins the gossip round in this town. This town.
Can you feel it? Feel it in your soul. I found forever deep in your eyes. Not just pretty, see my whole life. When you smile slow, honey, I just melt. First time in my life, I ain't scared to feel. Ooh, first time I feel something real. It's you, it's me, nothing else matters, baby, can't you see? Every breath, every touch, we got too much, we got too much. We're standing where the time forgets, two hearts with no regrets. It's you, it's me, just us against the world. Ooh, baby, hallelujah, against the world. Slow dancing kitchen floor at 2 a.m. Ain't no music, just the sound of your skin. You pull me close and the world gets small. In your arms, baby, I got it all. We ain't perfect, no, we got our scars, but every scar tells a story under these stars. It's you, it's me, nothing else matters, baby, can't you see? Every breath, every touch, we got too much, we got too much. We're standing where the time forgets, two hearts with no regrets. It's you, it's me, just us against the world. Ooh, baby, and if tomorrow never comes my way, I had heaven in your arms today. Every flaw, every beautiful mistake made us who we are. For heaven's sake, let the wind blow, let the rain fall. What we got, nobody can stole. Nobody, nobody, nobody. It's you, it's me, nothing else matters, baby, can't you see? Every kiss, every fight, we make it right, we make it right, make it right. We're standing where the time forgets, two souls with no regrets. It's you, it's me, just us against the world. Hallelujah, just us against the world, just us. Ooh, against the world. Ooh, against the world. Same sun rising on my street today, on the bars of my window, on my skin they judge away. Some doors swing open, for others they stay closed. They point you to your place before your story's told. make a sound to lower my eyes when the powerful come around. But my heart is made of wood. It burns and it bends. It knows how to bend. It knows how to mend. They sell us love, then serve us contempt. Talk about equality while our dreams are exempt. It's a dance with injustice, a blues that never ends. Under the same sun that pretends. My father worked his fingers raw for a name and a chain. They stole away his laughter, paid him back with pain. They said, prove yourself, boy. I proved it time again. But the ruler always changes when you're not like them. Meanwhile, away on lands they plunder bare, they steal their rivers, leave him nothing but despair. The West sits at the table, Africa bleeds behind. They call them friends while stealing from their mother's mind. But my heart is made of wood. It burns and it bends. It knows how to break. It knows how to mend. They sell us love, then serve us contempt. Talk about equality while our dreams are exempt. It's a dance with injustice, a blues that never ends. Under the same sun that pretends. And now they beat the war drums on the radio in the schools. They talk about defending us, about sacrifice and rules. They dress up hatred in flags to make us think it's right. They invent 1,000 reasons like they once invented race. All for oil, all for power, all for nothing but the gain. For the blood that flows just the same. And humanity is falling. Barbarity wears a crown. They kill the poetry. They burn the temples down.
driving on a dirt road, the sky is low and gray. I looked into the mirror, watched my footsteps fade away. There are signs that lie and turns I never saw, promises of highways that have crumbled in the straw. Wrong turn on the path, wrong spark to pursue. I thought a light in the dark, then it was leading me to you. Show me the way, show me where joy can be found. Does it truly exist on this earth, on this ground? Show me real love, not the kind that makes me bleed. Show me a little hope, a tiny light in the weeds, and the truth softly now, so I can finally see the faith that awaits at the end of the mystery. Living ain't handed out, you pay a heavy fee. Loving ain't handed out, it's a stone you carry on a wall that tumbles down before the winter's done. I've made some bad choices, I carry everyone. Wrong love, wrong past, a story full of holes. Cardboard promises written on my soul. I watch my hope just fade away like a setting sun. Family like a mirage, love on the run. Where is that happiness? We're searching on our knees. Often it's sorrow waiting in the shadows, in the breeze. But show me the road, I swear that I can take it. I deserve to live, I deserve to make it. Hoping for some happiness, hoping for a spark. For years I've held on for so long, but my faith disappeared. Show me the truth, I know I've read. Just show me my destiny, let me rise from the fear. Living ain't handed out, just staying alive's a fight. But I've been digging my own road, and these chains will lose their might. I know I've made the wrong choices, I've counted everyone, but I deserve the sky and the peace when all is done. But I deserve the sky, the sky. The sky tasted like iron, like dust on my tongue. That line kinda light when everything comes undone. I watch my fingers shake like leaves in the wind. Didn't recognize the man drowning in my own skin. Promises we wrote on paper that burned, fights we picked without knowing what we learned. Nothing left to lose, just a body that sways, a breath swinging between shadows and tired days. So I lay my chains down by the road, all those nights counting hours on my own. I open my arms wide, even the ones that bleed, learning how to dance with every scar I carry. I drop my fears, my old armor too, just to see what's left when I make it through. That spark still sleeping underneath the ash. I wanna believe that life can be tender at last.
Had to hit the bottom to finally understand. Roots grow strongest in the ashes of the land. Felt something ancient beating inside my chest, a forgotten rhythm that wouldn't let me rest. Empty hands but a heart that still insists on finding light even in the ruins that exist. Saw a crack in the concrete, a we the dead, telling me everything comes back when you're not prepared. So I lay my chains down by the road, all those nights counting hours on my own. I open my arms wide, even the ones that bleed, learning how to dance with every scar I carry. I drop my fears, my old armor too, just to see what's left when I make it through. That spark still sleeping underneath the ash. I wanna believe that life can be tender at last. This ain't a comeback, this is a different direction. Learning to stand straight in my own contradiction. If I've been under the weight of illusions I made, it's so I could feel the weight of the wind on my face. I'm not writing an ending, I'm writing a start, holding on to the light even when it falls apart. So I walk, don't know where this road goes. Pockets empty but my heart overflows. I kiss everything that was and everything that comes, the chaos, the calm, the shadows, the suns. I'm that seed that cracks the asphalt wide, that light that dances even when the mists hide. If life took from me, gave it all back, the day I laid my weapons down and never looked back. Slowly, like new sap rising, unwoven where the ash dances.
Mama cleaned offices for 15 years, scrubbing toilets for minimum wage, came home with tired hands and tears. Then they outsourced the contract, said we're cutting costs. Now she's standing in line at the food bank, counting what we lost. I wear her old uniform to bed at night, stained with bleach and the death of every dream she tried to keep alive.
the banks take the call, let the landlord call. I won't be here when they come to take it all. Let the rich man preach from his gilded throne. He won't have my voice to silence when I'm gone. When I'm gone, he won't have my voice to silence when I'm gone. Remember last winter, Michael from upstairs lost his job at the warehouse, stopped combing his hair. Found him in the stairwell on Christmas Eve, hadn't eaten in days, too proud to receive. Jennifer at church gives us bags of clothes, pretend she don't see the holes in my shoes when it snows. We're all just holding on, barely hanging by a thread, while they're building condos where the shelter used to shed. Mama comes home crying from the temp agency, overqualified, they say, too old, you see. I watch her hand shake when she pays the electric bill, choosing between medicine and keeping us fed still. She worked her whole life for nothing, not a dime in the bank. 40 years of mopping floors and all she gets is thanks. Empty thanks, while the landlord waits for the rent will be laid on again. It's always too late. And the comfort of the few sits heavy on my skin. Every luxury building built on backs like hers, on bones of where we've been. Tell me, when you sit in your heated high-rise, warm and dry, do you ever think of my mama with her bucket and a mop, too proud to cry? So let the luxury condo scrape the sky. I won't be here to watch my mama slowly die, quietly polite. They won't have our hunger to ignore, our pain to erase. When I'm gone, when I'm gone, just the silence they wanted all along.
tonight is for you, for everything we've been through. The cold came without a warning, you know, slipping between us one December morning. Your hands reached for mine to hold on against this shadow stealing our nights. Your hair turned white like snow on the roof, but your eyes burned stronger than summer. Oh yes, we held each other so tight, whispered so low that nothing, ever nothing could tear us apart. Even when the earth takes your beautiful body, even when the wind erases your name, I'll meet you over there on the other shore in the light of another season. We'll love like two flames in the night, dancing together, never burning out. Never. Death is just a long journey, my love, a bridge we cross to find each other again. Your last breath fogged the window that night. I drew a heart with my fingertips, you see. Since then, I talk to you when the night whispers, when the wind rises and plays in the woods. You come back to sit at the edge of my sleepless nights, with your sweetness and your voice so clear, so clear. You tell me up there the pain is over and you're waiting for me, far from this hurt. Even when the earth takes your beautiful body, even when the wind erases your name, I'll meet you over there on the other shore in the light of another season. We'll love like two flames in the night, dancing together, never burning out. Death is just a long journey, my love, a bridge we cross to find each other again. And if the afterlife is nothing but silence and mist, I'll fill it with all our memories, our laughter, our nights. We'll build a world where nothing fades away, where our hearts beat without ever growing old, without ever growing old. I want your smile, your skin, your hands. I want it all. Your anger, your joy, everything we built, you and me. Even if carried away by fate tomorrow, no one, nothing will have destroyed our lives.
because your laughter saved my life, my life. I'll search for you in the light, in the blue of the sky, in the infinite. We'll love like two shooting stars, crossing everything without ever stopping, ever. Death is just a welcoming door where we meet again for eternity. For eternity. Your hair in the wind, you see. In the falling night, softly, softly. And I hear you laughing when the rain caresses the gardens forever. In every beat of my heart, waiting for you. Forever, my love. Forever. Another morning, sun is knocking on the window, but it ain't who I'm waiting for, just another promo. Suit and tie on my back, smile switch to automatic. Shook 100 hands, wore down 10 souls, it's so traumatic. Got the degree, got the drive, got the fire, got the hunger, but my resume's a letter they just toss in the thunder. We'll call you back, that's the phrase they dress up as a hope. I call it what it is, a lie attached to a rope. My inbox is a graveyard full of no reply. My motivation, a muscle too tired to even try. I'm knocking on door A, it slams. I'm knocking on door B, still beam. And I hear from the other side my old life laughing, carefree in a dream. We're knocking, we're knocking, we're knocking on every door, but the echo just sends back our own steps, and our chances no more. We reach out our hand, hope to hear come on in, but they leave us in the hallway, shivering in the wind.
In the meantime, the bills, yeah, they banging louder.
I hear the mailman now, and my stomach ties in knots. He ain't bringing good news, just paperwork and ugly dots. The calendar is bleeding, the red ink's on the rise. The bill collector's got my key, no need to advertise. They don't knock for a job, man, they bang for what I owe. Pay up or sink down, that's the only sermon they know. It's a pack, it's a horde, it's like bad luck's on a roll. Like I'm the target, the prey they've chosen to control, just to tear me apart in love through all this mess. My other half just watched me drown, I guess they had to guess. It's not you, it's me, no, it's us that couldn't stand under the weight of empty months, no job, no promised land. We're knocking, we're knocking, we're knocking on every door, but the echo just sends back our own steps, and our chances no more. We reach out our hand, hope to hear come on in, inside my chest. The storm is knocking harder. I lost the taste for it. There at the bottom of the cup, the sugar's all dissolved, just bitter dregs to drink up. The couch is my life raft, the TV's my shipwreck. Depressions move right in, a permanent resident. What the heck, I wanted to build, to construct, to lay a single stone. But I'm a ghost just walking through the city, chilled to the bone. Praying for a yes, for a glance, for a door cracked open wide, before the night can come and pull me under with the tide. We're knocking, we're knocking, we're knocking on every door, but the echo just sends back our own steps, and our chances no more. We reach out our hand, hope to hear come on in, but they leave us in the hallway, shivering in the wind, shivering.
I only hear my own now. My steps, my debts, my doubts, and always that silence behind every door. One last quiet knock, almost imperceptible, then silence.